Hey, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing? How you doing today? Welcome to Peaceful Life The Circle. I just wanted to have a serious talk today. I want to have like a serious conversation today. A really serious conversation about loyalty and about friends. Loyalty and friends, and where this whole thing about us being loyal to our friends. So I was, just as I do most of the time, I was just, thinking. I was having conversations, and my conversations usually lead me to thinking about certain things. And I was thinking about something today. I was thinking about how did the people that in my life, how did I become so loyal to them? The people that I grew up with, how did I become? It was just by default, and I was just wondering, like, why aren't people that loyal to me? Probably by default. A lot of people didn't learn how to be loyal. I believe I learned how to be loyal. Being around my cousins and my family, it was just the way something we did. I don't think a lot of people do know that. I don't think a lot of people. I think when we grew up as kids, I think a lot of our friends, our neighbors, our neighbors became our friends. Our classmates became our friends, and we never like signed this agreement or became committed or said we was going to be loyal to each other. It was just something that we had kind of, some of us learned from the streets, is that, we got to be loyal to each other. But what I'm learning is that we became loyal to people who didn't commit to being loyal to us. So we can't have those expectations, right? Because we didn't commit to that. We can't expect people to be like us. So how can we expect that they loyal because we loyal? Like I be thinking about that myself a lot. Like some of the stuff is mind blowing because I was, I've been disappointed for a very long time about people, friends, and people I've been around because I felt like they owed me something. They owed me a certain level of loyalty because I've been loyal to them. But nah, that's not how it works because I learned to be loyal, because I had cousins, I had family that I was around, and we, was loyal to each other. It was like the unspoken thing. We were just loyal to each other. And I learned that most people don't learn that. Most people don't learn to be loyal, so you can't really have those expectations. Like, I got these friends. I have friends from when I grew up. And we grew up because we was hanging out together. We have kind of became crew, and when you in the hood you become crew, or where I'm from, where you become crew, and this is who you stay with, and you can't talk about them. You can't mess with their girlfriends. You can't mess with their girlfriends after them. It's certain unspoken rules that of things that you can't do when you grow up around certain people. But I'm learning that everybody don't see things that way. You know what I mean? And everybody wasn't raised that way. So when you seeing people and you seeing that, man, you're surprised at how people responded to you, or respond that people are not supporting you. Nobody really ever signed up to support you. Like I think we only support each other as far as we can see each other. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can't see you, if you're not around me, and because people think they're invisible when it comes down to support. You know what I mean? Like I've learned that because when I ran a basketball program, none of my friends supported me. None of the people that I felt were my friends supported me. And they didn't support me. I said, I was mad at first. I was in my head about it, but then I realized that I can't expect everybody to be me. I can't expect people to move the way I do. But you expect that because you like, yo, we loyal to each other. We're friends, so we should be. This is one of those things that hurt deep for me for as a long time growing up. Is about how my friends responded to me, or how people responded to me, and I used to always try to come to grips. I was mad at moments, I was sad at moments, but then there was a moment of eureka, like, oh, I get it. A lot of people are just not like me, and that's what my expectations were. So I'm learning now that those people I grew up with, a lot of us, people we grew up with them, and nobody we didn't make a commitment. We just were friends. Like some of us made these little kid commitments, right? I know the fun ones. Oh, this means we're brothers, or let's have this handshake, and this means we're brothers. But a lot of us really didn't commit to being loyal to each other, and that's why a lot of people don't support each other right now, because they weren't really taught that. A lot of families didn't teach loyalty. A lot of people stabbed each other in the back even when they were kids. So How do they know better than not to stab you in the back? And you know what I'm saying? It's something that we have to learn, man. It's really something that we have to learn. I believe it's not something that you just put in. I believe it's a gift. I believe that some of us who have the gift of being loyal, man, treasure that gift, man, and try to teach other people. Try to show other people that gift. Try to show other people what you have. Because being loyal is important. It's very important to me. I'm loyal to my family, and I'm learning that because of how I'm teaching. Right, I'm learning a lot of what I'm talking about now because of how I'm teaching my children now. I'm learning about this being, that I'm just learning why people weren't loyal to me. I'm just learning why I was frustrated all those years. So now I'm just gonna share it with you, and that's what this is about. This is with me with speaking to myself. It's when I discover something that I feel is help could be helpful to somebody else, because I wish somebody else would have talked about this. I wish somebody else would have had a conversation like this. I wish somebody else would have showed me the way, so that I wouldn't have to go through some of the things that I went through. But I'm actually happy, man. Nowadays I'm actually thrilled about things I go through because it's an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to teach. And I can help my kids and my friends and whoever else not go through it. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to come on and talk about that.